Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Thank you for stopping by. My name is Sue and welcome to my channel Explorewithsu. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I made this chicken and bacon chow mein recipe. It's amazing, it tastes delicious. Try it and let me know what you think. So let's get started. Here I've got my chicken that I'm marinating with 1 teaspoon of black pepper, paprika, ginger powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon each of Maggi sauce and soy sauce. And I'll be adding a pinch of salt to taste. Then here I'm mixing everything together. I'm going to put this in the fridge for 30 minutes while I get along to prepare my other ingredients. Please guys, if today is your first time joining me, do not forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell down below so when I upload any video, you'll be the first to be notified. I will try as much as possible to mention my ingredients as I go along, and as usual I will list everything down below in the description box. For my sauce, I'm using 2 tablespoons of light and dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and I'm mixing that together in my bowl. Then I'll go in and add about 1 teaspoon of honey and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. You can use sesame oil if you have that. I did not have that, so I had to use olive oil. And I'll also be adding 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. It's optional, you don't have to add it. So I'm going to add that in. And I'm going to thoroughly mix together to make sure everything is well incorporated. And I'm going to set that aside for later. And for my vegetables, I am using mushrooms, cabbage, carrots, and green pepper. I'm using some onions and garlic as well. Bring about 1.5 liters of water to a boil and add some salt. I'm using medium egg noodles, but you can use any of your choice. And I'll be cooking this for 6 minutes. Pour it in my colander and set aside for later. The instruction says to cook it for 3 minutes, but that was just too undercooked for me. And I'm just heating up my pan, and I'll add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to fry my chicken. I'm going to now cook or fry my chicken for about 4 minutes. And I'm doing this on a medium heat. After about 4 minutes, I'm going to create a little space and add my bacon in, and I'm going to fry all together for extra 2 minutes. And I'm going to remove this from my pan after 2 minutes, and then stir fry my vegetables one after the other before I bring everything together. So I'm just mixing everything together. It's perfectly cooked, it's soft. And so I'm going to remove that from the pan. And I'm going to go in and add my cabbage to the pan. I'm going to stir fry this for 4 minutes just because the cabbage is a little bit too crunchy. I don't want it to be soft, but I don't want it too crunchy either. So I'm going to cook that for 4 minutes and then add a little bit or a pinch of salt to it. So I'm just adding the salt. As you can see, it's just a little amount of salt and it's optional. You don't have to add it. So I'm going to remove this from the pan and place in a bowl. And then I'm going to go in and add about 1 teaspoon of oil to the pan. Then I'm going to go in and add my mushroom and green pepper, and I will cook this as well for about 4 minutes. And you can add more oil when needed. So as you can see, I'm going to be adding a little bit of oil here. I'm going in to add my carrot as well. As you can see, the carrot is finely sliced, so it's not too strong, and therefore I'm going to cook that for about 1 minute and then I will remove from the pan. And after removing this from the pan, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil to fry my onions and garlic. I'm using half small red onion and 3 cloves of garlic that I've chopped into smaller pieces. And I love garlic, so yeah, it's optional. You can use it or you can decide not to use it. It's absolutely up to you. So I'm going to fry that for about 2 minutes. And then I'll go in and add my noodles. So after 2 minutes, always on a medium heat, I'm going to go in and add my noodles. I will stir fry it for about 1 minute, then add my vegetables, chicken and bacon, and my sauce. So I'm now adding the sauce and I'm going to toast and make sure all the noodles are completely covered with the sauce. And I'm going to be doing that for about 1 minute. At this point, you can reduce the heat to low and then do this gradually and carefully. Remove or turn off the heat and your chow mein is ready. You can serve this immediately, as hot as it is, and there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Please try this recipe and let me know how it goes down below in the comments. Thank you.